The hoof trimmer just pulled in, so we have to clear out this alleyway. He's gonna back his rig in here. I had these headlocks latched. Okay, girls, come on. We like to spread some wood shavings out on the floor just so the cows have more traction. A couple cows in the special needs that were a little bit sore. Sorting them out first. Right along the side. Here's 666.
That was 880, right?
Yeah. We need 703 right here as well. To make this work, we have to mix our pre-fresh cows in with our special needs so we can run the cows after they're trimmed through that pen. Right now there's so many cows, it's gonna be a little bit more of a pain to sort them out. Let's go. Got a bunch of them sorted out. He's getting started now, and we'll have to sort out a few more then. So most of these are just getting a maintenance trim. He's just making sure the foot's shaped correctly, shortening them up a little bit. The thing with our cows running on concrete most of the time is their feet kind of keep getting worn down. They don't grow too fast. They do grow a little bit, so you gotta trim them, but if you'd have them on bed pack or rubber all the time, then they'd have to be trimmed more often. Concrete is great as long as their feet are healthy. They hold up really good on concrete, but sometimes when I have sore foot cows, we'll stick them in the bed pack pen just to get them off the slats a little bit. Seems to be good for them. Now we're sending cows back out to their groups. We bring them down this walkway. It works for cows when we need it. It's usually just for us to walk back to the calf pens, but it is made for cows too. Just sort these as they come out through. 786, group 3. Go ahead, girl. You're good. 472. That cow had a little bit of a sore on her back foot. He wrapped it. It's the last of the cows we got sorted out. He's gonna work through the rest of those cows, and then once he's done, we'll have to clean up there, get everything back to normal. But I'm gonna hook up the sprayer. I have a little bit of spraying I wanna do, and then we wanna winterize the sprayer. I gotta move that tractor out of the way, unhook this tractor, and then hook it up. I normally load the sprayer right there, but that pump's not working right now. So I got the herbicide right here. It's just a really small amount for 40 acres. Then I have an adjuvant we're gonna use. It's ammonium sulfate and something else. It's gonna help the spray be more effective and reduce drift. I normally don't spray in the fall. This year I'm trying something a little different with our spring forage crops. Sometimes we get some weeds, some chickweed mainly in those spring forage fields, and we usually just figured it don't really matter, but I thought I'd try this year, spray some of it and see if we notice a difference, if it yields any more. I was out scouting around. Some of the fields are clean, but there's some spots that ought to be sprayed. I'm just gonna mix up 600 gallons and this will spray about 1/3 of the spring forage acres. Just try to find the worst spot. This is for broadleaf weeds. It's not gonna kill the grasses. Our triticale and cereal rye will be safe with this stuff. We'll let that mix a little bit. The hoof trimmer just got done, so we're gonna clean this up, and then after that I can go spray it out. Now we have to sort out all of our pre-fresh cows again.
What about that cow? 686 goes over.
Got everybody sorted out. It's kind of nice with this extended barn now. There's just more space in this alleyway for the trimmer to get in here and have enough room for cows. Downside is now there's a little more cows to sort out at the end, but it didn't take too long there. Ready to get started spraying now. Some of the fields are pretty clean, but there's a few that I'd like to clean up a little bit. This one here is one of them. Got a decent bit of chickweed in it. I'm just trying to find the worst spots in some of these fields. These are the weeds I'm going after. Just chickweed, it's called. It kind of makes a mat by spraying, and then it seems to affect the growth of the rye triticale. I'll get to see next year if I think it was a big improvement. It wasn't too expensive to get a little bit of product and try it. This isn't taking me very long. Once I get done, I'm gonna wash the sprayer out good, and then we can winterize it, put the RV antifreeze in it. Spraying at 15 gallons per acre. I'm in this big field that we had picked all the rocks out of. Notice there was a few weeds in here. Just finishing up. A little bit left in the tank. Then I'm gonna clean it out. Got it all sprayed out. So this sprayer carries 100 gallons of rinse water. So I just gotta switch a couple of valves so we can pull water out of these tanks and through the nozzles up top, which will rinse the big tank out. Product tank rinse. So I'll let that run for a bit, spray it out, repeat that a few times to clean the tank out. Spraying out the last bit of water. You can see along this field, well, that brush I pushed back there is dying. And it's a whole lot cleaner around this field now. It's nice to see some rye growing. Now we'll get this RV antifreeze. Just spread the booms out here and we'll dump that antifreeze in. It's RV antifreeze, so it's not toxic stuff. If we just let the water in the lines, once it freezes, it'll expand. We could break something, the valves or the hoses. So it's good to just get some RV antifreeze through the whole system. I have 13 gallons here to dump in, and we'll run it through the agitation all the way through, and then we'll run it out the booms and out the nozzles. Got it all dumped in there. Now it's running through the system. See, the whole tank is pink there. I drained these out completely, and I did dump a little bit of antifreeze in these, so those hoses have some in. Should be good. I can run it out through the nozzles. Make sure I see pink coming out of all the nozzles. And this is hand rinse water in that tank. Better drain that all out. It's good to have that job done before we start getting cold weather. Got down close to freezing this morning, but I think we have another month or so until we get actual cold weather. Yesterday, Dad and I got this topsoil finished up and seeded this grass. Hopefully we can get some growth before it gets too cold. It's getting a little bit late. You can see what we rigged up though. Just had this piece of corrugated pipe we screwed onto the bottom of that spout, so at least clear the water out of here for now. Some people had mentioned rain chain. I had never really heard of that before. I'm wondering if that would work with this much water. It's a decent sized roof. Our other option would probably be to stick a post or something in the ground, attach it to that truss there, and then we'd have something to attach to outside of the curtain. Still, the curtain guys are scheduled to come, and they're gonna put a full-length curtain on this barn. This all needs to be one piece. This is our temporary solution so our new grass doesn't get destroyed. I appreciate you guys watching this video. See you in the next one.